Let's go see the third tab, which is the configuration tab. Here we're going to find two sub-tabs by default. These are availability rules and price rules. And we're going to get two extra sub-tabs, people and resources, if we enable the related modules. Again, I'm going to show you the modules in just a couple of minutes. Let's go see the availability rules sub-tab first. Availability rules are useful for all kinds of scenarios where you need to set specific or generic dates or hours as bookable or not bookable. For example, let's say you don't want to allow bookings during Christmas. You can add rule, enter a rule name that is just for you. Then you have the options to choose specific dates or generic dates. We're going to choose generic dates because we want this rule to be repeated every year, not just this year. And we're going to choose the dates. So it's going to be from December 24 to December 25. And then we're going to set the availability here to all days as not bookable all day. You can also set hours here if you want to, but I'm just going to leave this as all day. Add rule, save rule, and let's see that on the product page. Let's choose someone that works on Saturdays and Sundays. Let's go to December. And you see here that December 24 and 25 are disabled because of that availability rule I just created. I cannot select these dates to get an appointment with her. Back to the dashboard. The rules that you create here on the plugin panel are global rules. This means that they are applied to every single bookable product. You can then override these rules at a product level or create new ones there on the product edit page. Now let's go over to price rules. These rules can also be created according to your needs. Now let's say you want to offer a discount during October and November because you don't get that many customers during that season. So you want to attract new customers by offering a discount. You can create rule, name that rule. Again, this is just for us. Then you're going to set the conditions for this rule to be applied. You're going to see that you have a lot of options here. You have custom date range, range of years, weeks, range of days, people count, and more. But since I mentioned that this is going to be a discount for October and November, we're going to select the range of months condition, and we're going to set this from October to November. This is going to change the base price of the product, okay? So I'm going to click here and I'm going to offer a percentage discount. You can see here that you have also a lot of options. I'm going to offer a percentage discount of 20% in order to get new customers. In case you also added a fixed base fee to your products, you can also change that here. I'm going to add rule, save rule. Again, this is a global rule that will be applied to all bookable products or services. So let's go back to the site, refresh. So we said that this was a rule from October to November. We see here that the training session is $120. I'm going to select a date in October. Let's say October 20th. And you see right here that now the price per session for this date is $96 because that 20% discount I just created was applied. Back to the dashboard. Okay, so now we have the people subtab. This is one of the modules I mentioned before. Here you can create people types that you can later configure accordingly on the product edit page, okay? For example, I can add an adult people type and a children people type. This is because I have different base prices for them. So I'm going to charge adults $50, but I'm going to charge children $25. So that's something I'm going to be able to configure at a product level, but first I have to create the people types here. Then we have the resources subtab, where you can create resources to associate with your bookable products. In this case, since we have a training session and we're giving customers the option to choose their personal trainer, We have each personal trainer created here to set up their working hours and their availability so customers can choose the one that is available for the date they're looking for. But let's give you another example. Let's say I'm renting out conference rooms and I want to offer projectors to customers that rent a conference room. I'm going to add a new resource here. I'm going to enter the name of the resource, projector. I'm going to add an image so that we can identify that resource. We're going to set the available quantity. Let's say I have 3 projectors, and we're going to set the default availability. Let's set all days as bookable from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then we're going to set Sundays as not bookable. This way, customers can select the projector when they're booking the conference room from Monday to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sundays they just won't be able to select that projector because they have just configured it to be unavailable during Sundays. Save resource. Now that I have created the projector resource here, I can go ahead and assign this resource to a bookable product on my site. Then you'll find the Tools tab. This is where you'll find tools to debug. If the option is enabled, you're going to find debug logs here in the Logs sub-tab. Since I don't have that option enabled, there are no logs here yet. You can also store booking data in cache, synchronize bookable product prices, and regenerate booking lookup tables.